Professor Dumisa, very good afternoon to you. Thank you for being on the lead. I beg your pardon. I'll get my words out eventually this afternoon. So, a 30% cut from April for Vodacom customers. Is it a big enough cut?
Yes, that is a big enough cut for any, not just Vodacom. The day they reach some settlements with MTN and Telkom, we will be able to compare. But one thing which I must quickly mention here is the Competition Commission does not have the right to instruct the cell phone companies on what to charge. The issue at stake here is there was a market inquiry, and then the entities said, okay, let us reach a settlement instead of having this matter being dealt with by the competition tribunal. We must note that one. Hence, the very important thing here is the fine detail. And we must look at that one and be excited that the Vodacom consumers are going to benefit. But how they are going to go about dealing with this whole issue about the social contract and how they will deal with universities and schools and all those zero-rated charges, that is where the main detail is. And I hope that all parties were negotiating and are negotiating in good faith. Let us be happy about this, but let us not celebrate a lot as well until we see the final details of this settlement.
Let me ask you this then, Mr. Dumisa, because Vodacom at the end of the day is a business. The aim is to make money. It's going to slash these data costs and give all of the other things that you've just listed to its customers. Where is it going to make up for that money?
That is why I'm saying let us wait until they make everything open so that we will know whether this is real. You must know then that Vodacom, MTN and Telkom are making billions out of their operations. So if ever they can save consumers some 2.7 billion here and there, so it's part of business. But let us see whether they are really going to lose that money, because Vodacom and MTN and Telkom are under pressure because people have given them factual issues saying that you are operating in South Africa, this is what you charge, and you are operating in other countries, you charge far less than that. How do you justify that? So they had to respond in a very positive manner, and I applaud that one. But I'm saying let us not have too many parties now until we see the final detail, because I repeat, the Competition Commission does not have the jurisdiction to instruct the cell phone companies to reduce prices, but what they do is they regulate the competitive activity within the country, and it was under those circumstances then that the competition has been dealing with this issue for a long time.
Mr. Dumisa, I want to quickly ask you this question then. Do you think this agreement announced by the Competition Commission and Vodacom today then puts pressure on Telkom and MTN to give the same drop in data prices?
Yes, it is going to persuade them to try and match that one. But they will have to look at their balance sheet, and they've got to look at their profits, etc., and see how best to deal with this issue.
All right, Bonke Dumisa joining us from our Durban studios. Thank you so much for speaking to us this afternoon.